I guess they right. They said rap music wouldn't last, especially with the industry just promoting trash. It's propaganda simply put to get our kids gas. It's like they need to follow along so they don't get harassed. It's just so fucking sad. Where the fuck we go wrong? It been so goddamn long since I heard a soulful song. Since I turned on the radio wanting to sing along. Since I put on MTV and seen a video on. Them golden days are gone and I don't think they're coming back. It's like these new MCs don't understand the meaning of rap. In my position, think it's time for me to give back. It stands for rhyme and poetry. Young homies know your facts. But nowadays it seems like every rapper want a ball. It's all about the money, the culture don't mean shit at all. We wonder why they sip that lean until they fucking fall. And get in the booth and spit some shit that don't make sense at all. I do this shit for y'all, I'm cut from the cloth of a dying breed. I'm from the golden days of rap, we still had real MCs. I'm talking long before the days of Pac and B.I.G. I'm talking guys like Kumo D and cats like Ice-T. When KRS-One was schooling us about police. And the West Coast All-Stars was really trying to end that beef. And JJ Fatted, one of the hottest joints out in the streets. But nowadays it seems to me this game's so fucking bleak. On its way to being deceased. Think it's time for a resurrection. It's going to take more than one mic to change this game direction. This is an invitation. Really hope y'all just paid attention. This ain't me hating. This is Lurchum's giving a poetry lesson.
The SWAT dude was like, yo, fucking, the SWAT dude was like, yo, get down, get on the ground, motherfucker, get on the ground. Da, da, da. I said, nah, fuck you, I'm not getting on the ground. I said, I'm trying down here to negotiate for my son. Fuck that. Like, blah, blah, blah. My son's like, yo, he's negotiating for me. Shut the fuck up. Perfection. Oh, wait. Come on.
Y'all can't outright me. Y'all can't outright me, but that's okay. I'll outright y'all any day, and I'll outright y'all every day. I let my pen talk for me, my pad talk for me. Damn, my style crazy, all you're gonna pay me. If I catch you in the battle ring, no, I'ma do my thing. Name up on everything, gatekeeper, let it ring.
Inside the target, no I'm hitting my mark. But here a little over here, gave GBL a new sparks. Always been a team player, me, I'm playing my part. But that don't mean that I ain't trying to pick this roster apart. Plus my first battle with Raz, and I flew like plastic. Battle the OGs with the source guard, shit was a classic. Took the trash out and brought it straight to the basket. No NBA, but the people say the gatekeeper be spazzing, I'ma say it.
Pow! Truth it. 5 o'clock Shadow Battle Review. What's going on, you bitch ass niggas? Applaud me. It's not, you know, it's not every day, you know, before someone go to work, he jump on the 5 and put something out for y'all. So here we are. I did a 5 yesterday, right? First off, that was dope. Bang. J Ryder, next time you come on the 5, shirts is a must. There will be a dress code on the 5 o'clock Shadow. You have to come on with a shirt on. Fuck is you talking about? Bang. I don't know what the fuck that means, you know, but whatever. Fuck is you talking about? All right, so listen. Oh shit. Julio Rivera is here. You know what? Wise. Listen, I'm with you. I'm like, fuck Lurchums. Lurchums is a piece of shit. I hate him. You know, death to all of them. And pow, he's right here. Oh shit, Lurchums is here. Applaud him.
Motherfucking King of Rhode Island. You know what it is.
All right. All right. First off, Lurch, how you doing?
I'm doing well, my brother. How are you?
Listen, I've been worse. I've been better. I've been worse. So, you know, it is what it is. A little even more disappointed in battle rap, but listen, this is crazy. What's going on in New England?
Oh yeah.
So I had at the end of the 5 o'clock Shadow yesterday, because you know I did a face off and then we started talking, and the subject kind of went around to you. Now, I'm gonna let you say whatever you got to say first, and then I'll ask you a couple questions.
Well, First and foremost, I'm glad Wise is watching because this is this. Battle rap is battle rap, and I get it. People say everything's fair in love and war. But when you start putting a bitch up there with no cosign and you start feeding into some shit like some chick saying, oh, I'm his daughter or more this other shit, that's capped like a motherfucker. I don't know who you paid. I don't know if that's your lady. I really don't give a fuck about none of that. Because at the end of the day, young man, what you need to do is understand the fact that this shit you try to put out there and this fake narrative that you painted to try to discredit me because you were so shook about how to approach me, you had no idea how to go about it. So what do? You concoct this scheme, bring the young motherfucker you are without the full understanding of the game. And you're like, I'm going to try to throw some shade on him so I can work this angle, right? What you don't understand is the shit that you said, for one, addiction, whether I suffered through it or anybody suffered through it, is no laughing fucking matter. There ain't nobody watching this right now that don't have a family member, a loved one, or somebody that they lost or is currently struggling with that shit right now. So that's nothing to fucking joke about. And now you're trying to paint my credibility like a fucking dope fiend, that I don't take care of my family, I don't do this, I don't do that. That's all fine and dandy, Wise. You did it for the battle angle. Let me tell you this right now, cuz my pride don't mean less than this battle does to me. You understand what I'm saying? So like, this battle don't mean more to me than my pride in being a man. And you trying to paint me as a fucking dope fiend who's a bad father, a bad husband, that shit's crazy wild to me, because you did this for a battle rap, and that's the most sucker shit I ever seen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody in the area knows I'm currently up against it with the town council trying to get my business open. So my credibility in my name means more now than ever, because I'm doing bullshit. You had to start a fucking league to have yourself sit at the table with bosses because nobody would book you, bitch. And then you put out this sucker shit. So this is what I'm gonna tell you, Wise. Because I'm a real dude and I'm TBL to the dirt. I ain't gonna fuck up the event over this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show out for 3 rounds. But understand this, Wise. The very second this event is over, the very second it's over, you and I need to walk up the block, because you're gonna stand on this shit you said, Wise. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everybody can screen record this, say whatever. You can look in a man's eyes and tell if they timid. Game recognized game, Wise. And I don't recognize you, brother. We don't recognize you. You get no fucking respect out here. People heard you say it was them boys from Rhode Island. It was them TBL guys. And you said you would call any one of them a liar to their face. Try that shit on the big man. I ain't even gonna say his name. You know who I'm talking about. And it might not be who a lot of people think it is. But one of our brothers in TBL heard you say that shit out your own motherfucking mouth. And to me, that's no paperwork necessary, because his word to me is the gospel. He ain't never lied. He ain't never said nothing out of pocket. I ain't never seen him caught in a situation where he was backpedaling on something he said. He stands 10 toes down all the time. All right? And you sit there and say that shit ain't true. Well, we're going to see about that. When this is all said and done, Wise, battle rap aside, man to man, we got to talk, youngin. We got to talk. You trying to discredit me and do some shit that can fuck up my whole future. Make it so my business don't open. Make it so my family's suffering. You must be out your fucking mind if you think this is just going to end with a battle rap. You crossed the line, youngin. You either going to recant that shit and tell everybody it's fucking bullshit, because we both know it is, or you got to see me, youngin. And that's the way it is. And these ain't no threats or nothing. This is man to man telling you man to man. The other day you said you put something up. You was like, oh, they don't know I'm athletic. I said, yeah, but how's those hands though? And you were like, oh, I'd show you, but I don't want to hit a senior citizen. My dude, I dropped 100 pounds over the last year. This has nothing to do with shooting dope. None of that. I've been working my fucking ass off to cut this weight, running my dogs every day, doing all that shit. And you know why, Wise? Because I recognized at 43 years old, if I didn't do something to better my health, I wasn't going to be around for a long time for my family. And it's important to me to still be the cornerstone of my family. Okay, Wise? What you need to do is worry more about your weight loss and taking care of yourself, so you as a father can be there for your children. You don't hear me discrediting your children, discrediting anything. I ain't took no shots at your lady, none of that shit. But you want to cross the battle rap lines, and that's what you did, Wise. But this ain't going to end like Madness with that beef that had at Midnight Madness and all that shit. This ain't going to go down like that. You're going to walk up the street with me like a fucking man when the dust settles, or everybody everywhere is going to know you pussy. And that's just the way it is, though. And then everything we say about you telling, it's going to have credibility, because the proof is in the pudding, straight up. So you can jump on here, talk your shit all you want, Wise. The battle's going down. This is long overdue. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen afterwards. It's going to change you as a man forever. The gatekeeper.
All right. So the post that Wise put up with someone claiming to be related to you, all that stuff. That is That's fake. You're saying that's fake?
That's the craziest shit I ever heard, my dude. Like, I can't even believe, yo, I was dying. When I first heard it, I went from laughing so hard to almost anger because I got people outside of battle rap hitting me up like, who the fuck is that bitch? Like, you don't understand. My lady wanted to lose it and track down WIZE and go find everybody to get to the bottom. Like, my wife was not playing. Been with her 19 years. She a G. She was not playing. And I don't hide shit from my family.
All right.
You know what I mean? My wife was fucking livid over this. She don't know who that, none of us know who this bitch is.
Okay. All right. So
both my daughters is in my house. My daughter Cheyenne is walking behind the camera right now, going into her younger sister Summer's room. My other daughter, she lives in another fucking state where her man raising a baby, and he's trying to say I'm racist. My daughter Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn,
yeah, we don't
she's
talk about
color.
that part too.
She's your color. She's your color. That's what I'm saying. This is my daughter, my biological daughter. Truth, she's your color. Her mother is your complexion. So miss me with all that racist shit. I've done more for people of color than WIZE would ever fucking dream of. I stand 10 toes down as an ally my whole fucking life. I grew up the white boy on the block. WIZE ain't never done no real shit in his life. He's a paper gangster. He ain't never put a hot gun in his waist. He ain't never been in a trap. He ain't never been locked up. But he talks about all these gun bars and all this real shit like that's real life. Battle rap is the only fucking place a clown like WIZE is safe. You could never talk this shit in real life and get away with it. In Chicago, they'd have put 100 rounds in them. These are facts.
All right. So, damn, there's a lot. Okay, where am I?
Yeah, there's a lot going on, too.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so in the spirit of it just being battle rap, can't we just keep it battle rap?
Oh, it's gonna be battle rap the entire event, but when it turns back into real life truth after the battle, right? This is what I'm saying. When it's battle rap, it's gonna be battle rap. But understand this: Stone Cold is not the same person in that ring as he is out of that ring. He might drink and have a similar character, but it's real life once he leaves the venue. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. He took this battle rap shit into a real life place. He's got to make that right publicly the same way he made it wrong. Otherwise, he has to walk down the block and see me when it transitions back into real life. I'm not fucking up the event. I ain't doing anything. And I ain't making no threats. I'm asking for the fair one. You either want to give it to me or you don't. That's it. That's it. When it goes back to real life, it's real life, motherfucker. It's real life. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. Okay. My name is Good in the Hood. Safe on any Martin Luther. You ain't gonna keep disrespecting me, bitch.
All right, so so let's say for the sake of argument, WIZE says it's real, you're saying it's fake. For the sake of argument, he did it, and now there's a lot of people who have their eyes on this battle that didn't have it before.
Brother, there was 100,000 eyes on this battle, true, 24 hours into it because of the keeper. Shaq shared my shit. My post on TikTok did 40,000 views. WIZE didn't have to do this shit. I had 100,000 fucking eyes on it. I chose him. This did not have to be WIZE. Truth, I could have picked anybody. Talk to Kenny, talk to Zay. I could have picked anybody. My movement's big enough that I could have put eyes on fucking anybody. This could have been Chongi. This could have been Hoods. This could have been fucking Nino. Could have been Keith. Could have been any of them. You know, I chose him because his time has come. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people getting shit mixed and screwed. Who the fuck are you, King of the Five? Bitch, you had a battle league for 2 years. You've been battling 2 years. Like, you know how disrespectful that is to cats like Chilla putting on shit like the Shark Tank? They've been grinding for years to get that legacy, to be able to do that and have it respected. And then you come out and then say you're King of the Five? Good, bitch. Now you fucking with the King of RI. I'm going to show you how we do it. We're going to put you back in your place. And King of the Five is going to end up just like the Boiler Room. Another fucking C-list bunch of cats that are sitting here dying to get in to the top tier of TBL. You know what it is. That's it. That's it. I'm on some other shit this time. He fucked up. He crossed the line. You brought me back to places I wasn't trying to ever go back to. You bringing me back to the cat I used to be, WIZE. I appreciate you because I miss this motherfucker.
So you guys were supposed to battle before even this battle
I was supposed to be WIZE first battle ever. When Wick tried to put on that It's a Bag Battle League card, right? When he was putting all that shit together, I was giving WIZE the shot because nobody heard about him. I got the flyer for that shit. I just don't want to pick at a fucking scab because the shit didn't work out the way people wanted it to. You know what I mean? And Wick's my brother. He was trying to do something positive in the community at the time. You can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? Wick's my dude, regardless, no matter what anybody wants to say. That's my fucking brother. I'm godson to his baby. Ask him. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother.
Okay. A lot of people, WIZE wants to come on the show. Do you mind if he comes on?
He can come on after I leave.
Okay, so you don't want WIZE on at the same time?
Fuck no, I'm not even dealing with him. He ain't getting that respect from me. Next time we look eye to eye, he's going to have a big problem. But once I get off of this, truth, no disrespect, I'm not even watching anything he got to say. Because I feel like once me and you have talked, everything that needs to be said is said, and what's understood don't need to be spoken on again. So I ain't got no rap for him, got no respect for him. I'll see you in 13 days, and you know what time it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So any questions you have, Truth, we can run those back. And I don't want to be disrespectful because I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I love what you're doing with this podcast, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. So now we do have to talk about one subject, though.
Sure.
And this is one subject that I take very, very seriously, very, very personally, and that let's talk about white people using the N-word, the elephant in the room. It has to be talked about.
All right, check it out. I'm gonna give you. Go ahead, continue. My fault.
So you are conscious and concerned, and you have the wherewithal to know that in the Black community, no matter where you've come from in the Black community, no matter how you're associated with the Black community, that it is not cool for anybody from Caucasus to say the N-word. Like any of the powder keg pillagers or whatever, the N-word is just not acceptable to be used. Now, when I saw the video, saw you saying it, I was like, oh, okay, all right. You know, it looked like it was tense, and it just came out. But
absolutely,
I was like,
said he's gonna put his hands on my son. I was like, yeah, all right, I'll shoot you in your face. That's what I said 3 years ago. But he only put the all right part, and then what happened after that? Just Cuz used it at iBattle, Draz used it at TBL, and now Wise brings it back up again so he can use that old round he had from 2-3 years ago. So he only has to write 2. Then he makes up another fake narrative that takes care of another round, and he's still fucked up and doesn't know what to do with his third. He's shook. He's shook.
Okay. All right.
Bad. Side note,
no, it's cool.
The comment you said about saying the N-word, I'm gonna break it down to you, right?
Okay.
Honest to God.
Yep.
I didn't realize how ignorant I was until I became a man, and really understood it and really thought about it from the perception of a person of color and how that might feel to somebody who really went through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that's just the way it was. I'm 43 years old now, Truth. You know what I mean? Oldest cat in the game around the way. All right. I have tried so hard to take it out of my fucking vocabulary because that's just the ratchet side of me that comes out, dude. I'm not making no fucking excuses. I've tried so hard. I took it out of all my music. There's still songs out there back in the day I got out online that have me singing in it. And there's no way for me, I got to take the song off and get it fixed. And I just haven't done it, bro, because the song never comes up. People don't bring it up. But I try every day. Rob Trey got a fucking jar. It's like the N-word jar. I'm going to have to put money in this motherfucker every time I slip up and say it. Ask him. I asked if I could drop buds in it because I felt like it would be cheaper that way because I'm struggling with my addiction. And not an addiction to drugs, an addiction to being ignorant. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
It's just crazy. So I know it's wrong, brother, and I've done everything in my power to try to stop that and take it out of my vocabulary. When he was talking about some street shit, the street side of me, where I got that word, where it was accepted by all my Black friends still to this day. When I slip up and stay in front of them, and I'm making a conscious effort to try to stop it. It's like muscle memory. It's like a segue word. When you see cats that can rap, but they ain't that nice, so they throw that word in there all the time to get from one bar to the next. You know, it happens with swear words and shit like that too, but it's not the same. So everybody knows I'm not a racist. I'm doing my part. I've always stood on behalf of people of color. I said that word fucking 80% of my life. All right. I grew up where it was accepted. I was the only fucking white boy in my neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Prospect Heights. All right. Then when I was little, fucking 3-4 years old, we moved over to Main Street, Payne Park. You know what I'm saying? I lived right there my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? With one of the only white families that lived in that neighborhood. And everywhere I ever went, my father was broke. We stayed in low-income neighborhoods that were predominantly people of color. That's where I grew up. I was always the only white boy. Went to Nathan Bishop, got my ass kicked every single fucking day going to that school. Fought my way on and off the bus on the corner of Pleasant and Camp every single fucking day because I was the only white boy. I was fat. I was fucking, broke, had no money. I'm getting picked on. I went through all that shit. So I understand the plight of people of color. I'll never truly understand the magnitude of it because I haven't had to go through it. But I've definitely been that white man in the car that was pulled over with all his Black friends, where the cop pull you around back and ask you if you're safe. Yo, you just give us a little something. You know these guys ain't gonna do nothing but make this happen and that happen and always talk down. And then when they find out that I'm not one of them, that I'm one of the brothers in the car, it's like I get treated even fucking worse at times because now I'm the fucking traitor. And that's really how it is. So I don't say that word, when it happens and it comes out of my mouth, you can get my deepest apologies. I'm working on it as a fucking man. And that's all I can do as a human being, Truth. We all got our demons. You know what I'm saying? That
All
shit
right.
happened, it happened. But there's no racism in my blood. My daughter is your complexion. Her mother is your complexion. My biological daughter, Brooklyn, straight up.
Right. All
No
right.
excuse
So,
though. I'm not using her as like my. I just want to make it clear. I'm not saying I got a black daughter so I can say it. That's not what it
right.
is.
Right.
I've definitely tried to do better. So my apologies to anybody that's ever been offended. And moving forward, I'm going to continue on the road that I'm on and do the best I can to take it out because I understand the ignorance of it in it. And I learned that a while back as I grew as a man. You understand? So that's how it is, Truth. So my apologies for
All
anything
right.
that may have offended you.
Hey, so we covered it. I just wanted to make it clear, you know, where
Uh-huh.
my stance was on it. You made your
I
stance clear.
appreciate you.
It's fine. We can move on from it. So you're saying that the event Shark Tank that's going down, you are going to be there to rap. Is your battle with Wise 3 rounds or 1?
It's 3 3-minute rounds. He got 9 minutes of pain coming with a few breaks and hey, bring that back.
All right. Because you know, I was concerned, especially at like when Wise. I said, Wise, why? I asked him. I said, Wise, how did we get here? So can you explain to me how did we get here? Because I
He
asked
just
Wise
crossed the line.
yesterday.
There's levels to this shit. He was willing to go anywhere to promote it, and he was willing to risk his reputation over it. Clowns do shit like this all the time. Look what Tekashi did. He told on the world and still thinks he's cool. And there's still a bunch of young dumb motherfuckers that chase him around because he's got the bag. Meanwhile, they're all sitting back plotting on his seat. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's what these young cats do. Wise don't get it, man. You fucking with an OG dog. Like you fucking with an old dog. Like I'm an old dog, man. I've been up and down off the porch my whole fucking life. Like he's fucking with a real one. He crossed the line. There's rules to this shit too. There's unwritten rules. Let me put it that way. You just don't cross the line and try to portray yourself as a gangster and then do some sucker shit, though.
Right.
We know you pointed out the boys in Rhode Island from TBL. We know you did that. And look at how you just moved with this bullshit. You're doing anything to get attention. Like, come on, dude. We already had fucking thousands of eyes on it. They was watching it regardless. So, like, you're welcome, Wise. You were chosen. The gatekeeper.
All right. So as that with what you're saying, and I definitely understand what you're saying. However, it was put out as promo for battle rap. And
he knew he crossed the line.
Okay.
He just knew he crossed the line. Promo is promo. But you don't take it past a certain point. Look, all right, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example.
Yep.
Look what happened to me when I was getting ready to battle Rob Trey. Yep. And I said, yo, I'm going to press this bitch. I said, I'm going to press this bitch. And that was a slang terminology, meaning that I had some shit for her in my round. But people, men all over TBL, respected people, was like, nah, Lurch, you ain't going to do shit like that. What the fuck, Lurch? You saying you're going to put your hands on it? And they took it like I was talking about, like putting my hands on it. So there are lines that cannot be crossed in this shit. So when they thought I crossed that line, when I said I was pressing her, they thought I was going to like try to put my hands on her or be aggressive with her because I was teeing off at that time, Truth. Like I was teeing off. Lives had 50, 60 people on them watching. You know what I'm saying? I was going bananas. And then I said, yo, I'm going to press this bitch. Da, 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 da. And then people just went off on me. That was like almost a cancellation moment because they thought I was talking about like being aggressive with her. But I just had bars for her. That's when I opened up. This one here is for Miss Christina Mancini. You know what I mean? When I did that. And still when I see her, I love Christina. Every time I see her, I'm like, what's up, Mrs. Mancini? Even Trey be calling her that. It's funny. Okay. You know? But they thought that. So you can't do something like that and cross the line and expect there's no consequences to it. Because if I had crossed that line and was really talking about putting my hands on his woman, I'd have got my ass kicked walking out of TBL by every real man in that motherfucker. And anybody that wouldn't have been willing to put their hands on me for me trying to put my hands on a woman would have been a sucker. So I had to clarify the fact that I wasn't talking about hitting Christina. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was like, you know, so there are lines that can be crossed in this shit. There's unwritten rules. That's why shit happened. Why do you think the Cortez battle didn't happen recently? Because shit outside battle rap got brought into battle rap and look what the fuck happened. You know, lines were crossed and things happened. People got hurt. It don't need to go there. I'm not fucking up the event. I'm not saying I'm a pop Wise. I'm going to do this to Wise. Nah. Real G to real G. You talk all that gangster shit. Now you got a cat that's really real in your face telling you he needs the friendly fade. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Wise, if you really about it, you know, keep it 55th Street. Wise, that's what you remind me of. Keep it 55th Street. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. You really about that life, keep it real. Otherwise, bow down like the puppet gangster you are. Just admit this is all for entertainment and apologize, and we good. You crossed the real G line. See, there's a difference between the G code and whatever code you follow.
All right.
5 o'clock shadow, bang.
I do. I definitely. So
Bang.
I always want to make sure that I keep it down the middle. I don't.
Yeah,
I know
hell
I
yeah.
gave one person. You know, as media, you wanted to get your say, so I
And why
gave
do
you a chance
you,
to get your say.
Truth, why do you think I'm here with you? You know how many other people hit me up trying to get me on this shit?
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to my man over there, but he was talking about having me on the shit with Julio, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going on a place that's for one side. You know what I mean? That's why when you and I talked, he was like, yo, what are you doing? He was like, nothing. I said, nothing. They were like, all right, let's run this shit. And here we
Okay.
are. You know, it's respect, my brother. You know what it is.
All right. Is there anything else before I let you go?
Yeah, follow me on TikTok. I got a few of them, right? I got the Gatekeeper King of RI. That page is at like 40 bands. I got the Great Gatekeeper. I got TGK underscore the Calhoun Clapper, who is a white rapper that said the N-word in a song called Racism. And now I have a big beef with him. Adam Calhoun is his name. I have a major beef with him. He's got 20 million followers across platforms. And all he does is jump on TikTok and go TikTok tough guy with me. He drops the bag on other people when I'm battling him and everything. All he does is talking shit to me. They're trying to get me and him to box it out in a ring.
Okay.
So who knows what's going to happen there. But long story short, so I got like people with millions of followers like hunting me down online. You think I'm worried about bitch ass WIZE? Like, come on, I got hitters out here after me. Like online, I got TikTok hitters. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Show up at the event, 71 Richmond Street, Culture, the 28th of this month. We about to get busy. 3 rounds of fucking stand-up comedy via WIZE Uzumaki. You know what
All
it is,
right.
the Gatekeeper, the goddamn king of Rhode Island. Let's go.
All right. You have a good one, Lurch, and
Salute,
I
my
will talk
brother.
to you later, man. Thank you for
Oh
being
yeah,
on
I
the show.
appreciate you, Troop. You know what it is. Let's
Yep.
go.
So there you have it. He wanted this side to give. He wanted to say what's give his side, and there's his side. I don't know. I guess we have N-word jars now. I don't know. Let me look at a couple of the comments. Truth it when you hold your laughing, it's hilarious. There's an N-word jar. Like, listen, I don't know. Either way, the battle's still going down. Both of them have made it clear that there's not going to be any kind of violence. There's no messing up events. That's still that's still happening. Wait a minute, truth it. Why you wait to say anything till it's gone? I thought I spoke very clear and directly when I talked about the N-word. What the fuck is you talking about? Anyway, yeah. Does he really have a jar? Joe Pesci still in this shit. I hit up the bong and y'all acting up. Hey, you gotta come on. I just let it just put don't say nothing, just let WIZE on here. Yeah, WIZE was on here yesterday. I will definitely send him the invite again, and we'll see about that. I got a couple more minutes. You know, brother had to work today. I have to work at 2:00, so I only got a little bit more time left to do the show. Yeah, you know, there are some niggas that said they don't have anything to do with the show. That is a fucking fact. Maybe if I would have to wait for them 2 hours, they could have said no to it, but whatever. That's other shit. So it's a good thing. Let's keep it going. I did send WIZE the link so WIZE can have his say. I always make sure everybody gets a chance to have their say, and it is what it is. Celtics, come on, go C's. Go C's. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. All right.
Yo, he got a nigga jar, bro.
What's up?
He got a nigga jar.
I guess so. I don't.
That's
Hey, listen. I only thought it was fair. He came on. You came on.
Listen, another thing, bro, is that he's acting like he didn't just say what I said yesterday. I told him, I'm going there to battle.
Hold on 1 second. No, weirdo shit is saying 1 second I'm helping someone with something, and then 2 hours later still ain't get back to him. And then when you get asked about it, have a fucking attitude. Fuck out of here. You're a weirdo. Anyway, keep going.
The fuck was I saying? Nah, yeah. I mean, he's basically just repeating what I said yesterday. Going into the battle, it can go to whatever level he wants, but like I said, I'm not going there on violence. I'm going there to get paid. I'm going there to take his money. If he want to fight, we can fight. I don't want to fight him because I'm not even sure I could beat him up. And if I don't beat him up, we're gonna end up hurting him. And I'm not trying to do that for the culture, bro. Hold on, baby. What? Okay, hold on, bro. It's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Like, I'm not backing down from him. We can take a walk. We can do whatever. But it's I don't even know what to say because I feel like
I didn't ask. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry, I was talking about something else. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. I don't even know, man. Like, I feel like he just got on there and said a bunch of rambling shit, called out Rob Trey for saying nigga too, and then just basically reiterated what I already said yesterday. He wants to fight because his feelings is hurt. He wants to fight because the culture turned against him. That's okay, I guess. But
I don't know.
it is, bro. But I'm telling niggas straight up, like, you got to understand, I'm not just like a battle rapper. I'm a league owner. I have niggas that come all the way from my city. I have my brothers with me. Like, it's like if somebody fought Zay at an event, you're not going to get a fair one. Like, I'll give you a fair one. But if you beat me up, we're going to fuck you up. We're going to jump. And I'm being very straightforward about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I'm trying. I told him, bro, I'm trying to go there and rap, but I don't even be promoting violence. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm being very straightforward, no lies, so nobody can say I pulled no funny shit, whatever. We can do a fair one. If Lurch happens to beat my ass, we're jumping him. He gonna leave there hurt. That's really all I got to say.
All right. Yeah, Wise. Just good luck on the battle. I hope cooler heads prevail all the way around.
I never seen Lurch.
Hi.
I'll see y'all.
Hi. All right, that's it. And there it is. The battle's gonna be going down. Hopefully it just stays battle rap. This is your boy Truth It. Moving when I move.